Pull up.
Yeah. Hey man. We got some more money to get. So, yeah.
Pull up. It's my shit right here.
Still on the block trying to get everything. I ain't close to a young nigga. Young nigga stay on the ground trying to get it. Gotta get it how it comes. I'm got a job working 9 to 5. Got to stay down 7 days a week. Got to stay down 7 days a week. Make my mama keep patient. I ain't trying to get love again. Got to go for something. Young nigga stayed in the street running around something down to my mama. Stood in the trench with a beer nigga trying to get a home. Stood in the trench with a beer nigga, now I got a roll up. Nigga holding up at the cover. That ain't slaying, that ain't motherfucking slaying. Damn round, nothing down. Problem with your bill, what good, what I was there. Back in the day, I used to have to pay. Now I'm still waiting on the have to pay. Sipping on the lane with the have to pay. In the trap,
my fault. Gotta run it up. Yeah. Pull up. Hey, gotta stay down. Gotta run it up. Run away. Run. Nigga got a house on the hill, pull up, let's go. Knicks and Ish, I'm hyped today. I don't know why, man, I'm hyped today. Got a house on the hill. That young nigga work for this my shit. Waiting on me, hey, got 4 waiting on me. Don't make me have to beat a nigga ass. Stop hating on me. Shit I did 10, still shit on everything you did since then. Niggas say you read up on me since when? You know nigga keep it 10-10. 454 on slow, I'm skating. Bitch, they buy shit, another decoration. Rip $45K, I'll make it. Then go and rip on the bag. I jaded, yeah. Now I got styles, I'm jaded. Bring that new speed, nigga, nothing crazy. She go on my nuts, that they on the scale. The nigga we intelligent, we don't go to jail. Fuck from the back, she creepin'. Sound like lotion in the bottle when you squeeze it. Trust fund, baby, she gon' bless me, I ain't sneeze it. Holy Ghost ride. Please share this, please. We about to start. Fucking from a fighter, nigga, I'm beat. Gotta run it up. Got a lot of bang. Gotta stay down. Hey, gotta run it up. Run all the way. Please share, y'all. Ride around, sipping on the sip. Got a house on the hill. Hey, nigga feel. Hey, ride around, sipping on the sip. Hey, nigga work man. Hey. Oh man, that's my shit right there. Word as bond. Word. So welcome to Knicks and Ish, y'all. We got an awful lot to talk about, my people. There is so much for us to talk about today on Knicks and Ish. Alright, so bear with me, everybody. I'm having a little lag with the comment section. You feel me? So I'm gonna talk to y'all as I see the comments, but I just want to warn y'all that I'm having a lag with that, right? So boom. Yeah, where do we start? Oh, here we go. The Knicks are only willing to give KD, Kyrie, and Kawhi the max, right? This goes along with what I've been saying over the last couple shows, that if we don't get KD or Kyrie or Kawhi, that we just go to a true rebuild, man. Like we've never had a true rebuild, bro. Like I got a lot of Knicks fans that's telling me that, nah, we need to do something now. We gotta go now. No, our time is now. You feel me? Like that's how Knicks fans are right now. Our time is now. Yeah, but that's not the way to go, man. You gotta shoot your shot at the top, and if we miss, shooting our shot at the top people in free agency. I think a true rebuild is the absolute best way to go, right? It's the absolute best way to go. Like this, I don't think there should be any cause to debate for this because, like, we've been literally doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. We miss on the big fish. We go sign who we feel is the next best thing, right? And we end up stinking for a very long time behind it, right? Like, we really need to just focus on these three. Like, that's just to be perfectly honest, right? We really need to just focus on KD, Kyrie, and Kawhi. If we miss, so be it. We're still in an amazing position to be great for the future, right? We're still in an amazing position to be great for the future. Like, most Knicks fans don't understand that. Do you want to just be good for a couple of years? Like we all know. Do you want to be good for a couple of years, or do you want to compete for years to come? You feel me? Like, I don't want to just have one good year, then after that we're trash. I don't want to have 2 good years, then after that we trash. We already did that with the Melo saga. You feel me? We got a whole bunch of people at the end of their ropes. We signed a whole lot of B and C level talent, and then we were good for a year or 2, and then guess what? We sucked again. You feel me? Like, I'm 100% on board with the Knicks philosophy that either we land a big fish, we land 1, 2 of the big guys, KD, Kyrie, or Kawhi. You feel me? And if we strike out on those guys, so be it. It's okay. We will live. You feel me? We will live if we miss one of the big guys. Like, we won't. It won't be the end of the world if we don't land KD, Kyrie, or Kawhi. But what we should not do is sign a Tobias Harris to a max, or sign a Jimmy Butler to a max, or sign Kemba Walker to a max, right? These are, to me, those are not the max guys in the draft, man. Like, somebody could give Kemba, Jimmy, or Tobias a max, but it better not be the Knicks. That's all I'm saying. And that seems to be the stance on where the front office is right now. You know, they was preaching this mantra of no shortcuts, and we're gonna build the team the right way, and this goes along with that, right? That goes along with it. You either get a big fish or you rebuild the right way, so you have young talent, so you can compete for years to come, not just tomorrow. All right. So moving on, because there's a lot to talk about, right? There's an awful lot to talk about. Awful lot to talk about. Where am I? Yes, we are going here with it. Yeah. Here we go. All right, the KD watch. Speaking of, us only looking at a few players for a max contract, KD is obviously the biggest one on our list, and it's only right that we do the KD watch, right? It's only right? So here we go. Pretty much there are league execs, league sources, if you will, that say that KD is pretty pissed with the Warriors organization. And they're saying he's pissed because they're saying that the Warriors weren't too forthright with how serious his injury was and his ability, the possibility of him actually re-injuring himself, right? So from what I'm hearing is that the Warriors weren't 100% on the possibility of him actually being re-injured, right? They pretty much told him that it was damn near impossibility. Like what one league exec was saying, that pretty much Steve Kerr told him that he couldn't re-injure himself. I don't know how true this is. This is all speculation. You feel me? KD didn't come out and say that this was said to him, but you know, when they're using the term league execs, so I feel like it might be somebody close to the situation who has a little bit know about this. But if this is true, right? Like, let me just say this, right? The reason why I believe this, it might be some truth to this, because if you was watching the finals, you would see that it was evident that the Raptors were, that the Warriors were not going to win without KD. Like, it was apparent and super evident that these guys had no hope. Oh, Hands is in the building. What's going on, big homie? It was evident that none of these guys, that the Warriors weren't going to beat them without KD. So I definitely feel that at some point, right? I definitely feel at some point that they was like, yo, KD, like, we need you to play. So KD probably was sitting there like, yo, I'm not sure, man. Like, this really feels like a serious injury. Coach, what you think? Coach is like, yeah, nah, you good. Tap the trainer on his leg. Tell him he good. Trainer's like, yeah, you good. He's like, yo, I feel like I can get re-injured. Steve Kerr was like, nah, you good. Trainer, tell me good. He's like, yeah, KD, you good. You feel me? KD went out, re-injured himself. But the rumor on that is that he pretty much, they pretty much led KD astray with the whole injury situation and didn't keep him abreast 100% on his possibility of re-injuring himself. Yo, J.O., appreciate you for sharing, homie. Really do. Yeah, so I feel like that's what happened with that situation. We don't know if it's true. We don't know it's 100%, but the reporters are reporting that the league execs, this is what they said, that he's pretty pissed off with the situation over in Golden State. And if he is, that works amazingly from the Knicks' hopes for getting KD. I will say that I'm still not 100% on us getting KD and signing him to a max contract after such a big injury with his age, but I will not be mad if he's a Knick. I will actually be pretty happy, but we just gonna leave it there, right? We gonna leave it there. We gonna move on to the next topic, right? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I hope y'all pulled up in a room for what's about to happen right now. Boy. Yo. Boy. Andre Iguodala. Boy. I'm about to fuck. Boy, you dead ass? You dead ass, boy? Yo, like, listen, I could say the Knicks suck all I want because I'm a Knicks fan. I've been rocking with the Knicks for forever. But boy, Andre Iguodala, boy, you can't talk about the Knicks like that, boy. I don't care if it was a little slide. Nah, boy, you can't talk about the Knicks like that, boy. You feel me? You watch your mouth when you talk about the Knicks, boy. Talk about Andre. All right. My bad. I got tight. I was just about to go in. So let me explain what happened. So, Andre Iguodala decides to get on TV. They talking about the whole KD free agency. All right, that's love. You feel me? That's love. They talk about the whole KD free agency. He's saying that he feels that KD is going to stay in Golden State, that's cool too. But then you gonna open your mouth at the end when nobody really asks you or try to make you get crazy. Nobody's going to the Knicks. Yo, Dede, what's good? I see you, Playboy. Please share. You feel me? Nobody really asked you to get crazy. Then you jump and then you gonna talk about nobody's going to the Knicks. Sorry. You fucking Rottweiler pit bull in the face ass. You fucking strong lockjaw having ass. Yo, Andre Iguodala, let's keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it a buck about you, bro. Like, let's worry about you. When you was the leader of your own team, bro, when you was on the 76ers and you was the star, boy, your team was garbage, boy. You didn't get no W's. You sucked just as bad as the Knicks did now. You feel me? And you was the star. When after AI went on. Boy, get the fuck out of here, boy, with that your U-shaped hairline, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. They got a horseshoe hairline. Fuck out of here, Andre Iguodala. Word. Yo, and the only reason why you as successful as you are now is because you the 6th best player on your team, nigga. There's 5 other niggas better than you on your team, and now you talking hot shit, nigga. Behind your neck when you talk about the Knicks, boy. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Andre Iguodala just got me out of character. Fucking Andre Iguodala. Nobody's going to the Knicks. Sorry. If there's Scottie Pippen, you gonna follow up? Scottie, you gonna follow up? Nobody gonna. I understand you had a lot of wars with the Knicks back in the days. You feel me? The Charles Oakley and Mason and them, they was really trying to take you out. You feel me? And it's respect to my OGs. You feel me? They was trying to take you out, but you, Mr. Potato Head, removable nose having ass. Yo, Scottie Pippen, watch your mouth. You don't follow up and co-sign, my nigga. Stay retired, stay in the cut, stay being Michael Jordan's sidekick, my nigga. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas talking crazy about my squad. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back into professional sportscaster man mode. We're going to move on for that before, man, listen. Man, listen. Oh, boy. Andre Iguodala got me hot. We gonna move on because there's a lot to talk about. Boy, yo, if you tuned in, please press share for your boy. Let's do a quick recap of the NBA draft. We literally had time to sit with it for just about a week. Hold on, let me take a sip. We literally had time to sit with the draft for just about a week now. First of all, I wasn't surprised in the lottery. I mean, the top 5. I mean, I don't think nobody was surprised pretty much, especially in the top 3, that these gentlemen went where they went. But first of all, I want to echo a sentiment that Stephen A. Smith expressed about what he saw in the draft, about all the black fathers and the fathers being present, and these young men expressing how instrumental these gentlemen were in their lives, right? This shit was super important. It was a big deal. Yo, Will was good. I appreciate you for tuning in. Press share, good brother. And they were talking about how instrumental their fathers were in their lives. You feel me? And that was just such a positive and necessary image for young black men and the world to see. You feel me? That black dads are in their children's lives, and that stereotype is trash. You feel me? So salute to all the kings. Salute to all them young gentlemen, right? Now moving on to the actual draft. I'm not going to really stay on the draft too much, but like I said, it was no surprise. Zion going number 1, Morant going number 2, RJ Barrett going number 3, and finally, Will, thanks for the share, brother. Finally, we got a draft pick that we actually cheered for. I haven't seen the Knicks, New York cheer for a Knicks draft pick, and I can't even tell you. It's really been that long. It's really been that long since I've seen the Knicks cheer for a pick, but it felt good to actually see the Knicks get it right. You feel me? Like, to actually see them not mess up this chippy, this layup, this guaranteed shot, if you will. You feel me? It was good to see them not mess it up. I knew. Let's move on to like the guys that was slipping in the draft. Let's move on to Bobo slipping in the draft the way he did. I don't know what these execs saw in Bobo. I know he's slender. You feel me? For a 7'1", he's barely 200 pounds. That's a worry. He had a foot injury, but to slide all the way to the second round, I think that's excessive. I think he should have definitely went somewhere in the first round. I feel like I've seen him play. I've seen his handles at 7'1". I've seen his range at 7'1". The fact that he can hit, that I've seen him hit a turnaround fadeaway three-pointer from the corner is absolutely out fucking rageous. You feel me? And for that kind of talent to slip all the way to the second round is crazy. It is crazy. Congratulations to the team that actually picked him up. You feel me? But it is crazy to watch him slip that far, man. Let's talk about that suit, though. Yo, Bo, my guy. I heard that suit cost a couple racks for you, boy. I think what, $100,000 suit, and it was fucking ugly, my nigga. Like, yeah. Bro, like, nah, that wasn't it. But I hope Bo have a great career and prove everybody wrong. I really want him to prove everybody wrong on the fact that, like, he actually has talent. Like, he actually could ball. Like, you feel me? So, what else I want to talk about the draft? All right. Second round, we at 47 we pick Iggy Brazdeikis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I didn't really know much about the kid where he picked him, so I didn't really care. I watched the whole draft, but I didn't really care about that around that point. You feel me? But yeah. So we picked that guy. Mike, what's good, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Please press share for your boy. Thank you, sir. So we picked Iggy Brazdeikis. I didn't really know too much about the kid. Mike, thank you for tuning in, bruh. Monkey, please press share for your boy. Alright, so yeah. I didn't know too much about Iggy, so, but like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the actual draft. You feel me? But I do want to talk about this. Taco Fall, Mike, Bunky, appreciate you, brother. You feel me? Taco Fall not being drafted. It's kind of like, I get it, but it's kind of still like mind-blowing to me. Like, it's mind-blowing to me that somebody that's 7'7", that's not completely goofy looking when he's moving around on the court, that goes undrafted. I mean, I understand that it's turning into a small man's league, but that is stupid, bro. This guy is 7'7" with the right tutelage. Like, he can literally be an unstoppable force. Like, literally, look how dominant Yao Ming was, bro. You feel me? That foot injuries and other injuries limited Yao Ming, but I feel like Taco Fall, like, if he develop a sky hook, dog, like the likes of fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like, how do you stop that? Like, how do you stop a 7'7" guy that can consistently hit the fucking sky hook like it's a free throw? You don't. How do you stop a 7'7" guy, right? How do you stop a 7'7" guy in a pick and roll with somebody with the likes of a fucking Kemba Walker, Damian Lillard, a fucking Westbrook, rolling directly to the basket, stopping right in front of the basket, putting up his hands, hitting him right in the top of his hands, and him turning around and just dropping the ball in the hoop? How does that go undrafted? You feel me? Like, I'm not saying this kid was gonna be a world beater, but he's fucking 7'7", dogs, and that shit is mind-blowing to me that he was not drafted at all. Granted, I'm glad he got picked up, that Boston Celtics picked him up, but I don't see him staying in Boston long because I don't think he matches their style of play. Or anybody, I think that would, apologies, I don't think he matches anybody's style of play in the NBA right now because everybody's trying to play like the Golden State Warriors, which again, I think is absolutely fucking stupid. Alright? Let's move on from the draft because like I said, I wasn't going to stay on there too long. Let's talk about my guy. Let's talk about my guy, RJ Barett in the garden, balling, swooping and hooping, swishing and dishing. Right? So we pick RJ Barrett. You know, the media fanfare with RJ is already at an all-time high. Let's just talk about what I see in a kid as far as his personality so far, right? So I think from watching him the moment we draft him till when he walked off the stage with his dad and he was talking, and first of all, I wanted how emotional he got about actually making it to where he is, being a Knick, being drafted, you feel me? It brought him to the point where he actually broke down in tears, you feel me? It's dope. It's dope. The fact that his mantra is, I'm ready for this. I'm built for the big stage. I want the spotlight. That shit right there is the kind of shit you want to hear when you hear a New York Knicks player come into the Garden. You want to hear that, yo, I'm ready for the spotlight. You feel me? I'm ready for the big stage, because this place, if you are not mentally tough enough, will chew you up and spit you the fuck out. Playing in New York is a whole different beast from anywhere else. You feel me? The closest place that you could compare to playing. And yo, Mari, please press share, good brother. I see you. I appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah. So this is like no other place on the earth, right? Playing in New York. So the fact that my man RJ is out here talking spicy, I'm ready for the spotlight. I always go for the challenge. I'm ready for the challenge. I want to get New York back to the winning culture. Yes, young man, I hear that. I feel you. The way he's handled himself in the New York media already is impressive. You feel me? And let's talk about his actual basketball game, man. Like, he's a gunner. He's a gunner. Like, RJ Barett is he's going to shoot the rock. I seen some practice footage, him hitting a little James Harden step back 3-pointer, which was impressive. Yo, Titty Boy, Tyrone, my guy, my brother, thank you for the share. It's impressive, like, watching him do these moves, watching his game. He's a good finisher. He has a great mid-range game. His three-point shooting could use some improvement, but he's a pretty decent three-point shooter. Not the greatest. He's average. He's on par, which I'm not mad at. You feel me? Like, if you could drive the ball and you could shoot the three-pointer at an average pace on the three-point shot, I'm not mad at that. Like, you feel me? And he's gonna get to the basket. He's gonna create a lot of contact. He's gonna get a lot of fouls. Yo, the dude averaged 22 points a game alongside Zion, with Zion having a monster season at Duke, right? What we got to understand about RJ Barrett, but in the beginning of the 2018 college basketball season, he was projected to be the #1 overall pick. It took these two gentlemen that were in front of him, being Zion Williamson and Morant, to have monster seasons in the college basketball for them to surpass him. This kid was going to go #1. He will be #1 in a lot of other drafts. You feel me? So let's not act like we got a constellation prize when it comes to us drafting RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett was a very strong pick for us. Like, this kid, he has the ability to be an immediate impact player. His game is built for the NBA. Like, his game is legit built for the NBA. Like, so now, like I said, like, watching his game, he's a gunner, bro. Like, and the fact that he runs by the name the Maple Mamba just shows me about his mindset and that he's a killer, dog. Like, if you're going to be in New York, you got to be a killer. You have to have that killer instinct. You can't be soft. You can't be soft at all. And I feel like RJ is built for the city. I can't wait to see my guy get on the court, suit up, ball out. You feel me? Like, do I think he's the savior? Not yet. But I will say he's going to keep us competitive for years to come. You feel me? Let's move on. Let's move on, because we still got so much to talk about. Still got so much to talk about. Let's talk about the other guy that we got in the draft. Brazdeikis. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably fucking up that name bad. Tasty. I'm probably messing up this kid name bad. But it's Ignas Brazdeikis. I hope I said it right. But whatever. This is the guy we drafted 47th in the draft. We picked him 47th. The question is, do I feel like he's a steal at 47? I will admit, leading up to the draft, I knew nothing about the kid. I didn't even know his name. He played for a reputable college, being Michigan. You feel me? So I had to do my research on the guy. I watched some game tape. I watched some highlights. What I will say about Brazdeikis is this. I'm just gonna call him Iggy. What I will say about Iggy is this: he's a really good finisher. Like, I was surprised at how good he was finishing around the basket, finishing through contact. He's strong. He's one of them 6'5" through 6'8" guys. He's tall. He's athletic, and like I said, he has a real good finishing game. He's a slasher. He's decent. He's more than decent at a spot-up 3-point shooter. I think he was one of the best spot-up shooters in the draft, to be perfectly honest. He was one of the best spot-up shooters in the draft. I feel like a steal at 47, yes. I feel like he is a steal at 47. Watching his game footage, I was very impressed, man. Like, he said that he doesn't back down from anything or anyone. He's not afraid of anybody or anything. And watching his game, you could literally see that he's really not afraid of anyone. You feel me? He's going to ball out. He's going to ball hard. And I'm going to tell you why the Knicks front office is smart, right? You get a really good, talented guy that falls in the draft that the Knicks didn't even expect him to be available where they got him. And also, he's a friend of your number 3 pick, a guy that can make the transition for RJ Barett even better. You feel me? Like, he's going to make the transition for RJ Barett even more comfortable because he has a friend on the team now. Like, he has a whole friend on the team, so living this New York life, coming out of his comfort zone even more, he has somebody that he can confide in, somebody he's comfortable with, traveling with him. This was a genius move by the New York Knicks front office. Somebody that we touting to be a star in New York for a long time to come. Great idea, drafting a good friend of his from Canada. They play ball together, right? But Iggy Brazdeikis, I feel like he's going to be a good role player. Not a great role player, but a good role player. Do I feel like he's a steal at the number 47 pick? Absolutely. Let's go. On to the next one. On to the next one. Got a million ways to get it. Oh yeah, the liquor setting in. In the words of in the words of the world famous Bruce C.B. Oh yeah, the liquor setting in. The Henny's setting in right now. Yeah. Oh boy, James Dolan. My guy. Come on, daddy. What are you doing, big homie? You gonna ban the daily news from the post-draft press conference? Not only any post-draft press conference, the biggest post-draft press conference that the Knicks has probably had in I don't know how long. So you not only just ban a media outlet, you ban the daily news. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Let me explain what happened. Right? Hold on, let me take a sip. Let me explain what happened to you. So apparently, our great owner, James Dolan bans, he was fined $50,000, which is a drop in a bucket for this guy. Like $50K for this man at this point is definitely like spending a $5 bill to me. And I don't even know if that is the same, because spending $5 to me still hurt. But for James Dolan, $50K ain't nothing. But I'm just saying, for the overall look of the franchise, this was a big blow and it hurts a lot, right? Like, dogs, like, how do you ban the daily news? You feel me? Like, this is not a modern pop news outlet. Like, this is not like fucking, like, you ban media takeout or some shit like that. Like, it's the daily news, dog. Like, but anyway, what I want to say about you doing such an idiotic thing is, bro, We're in such a good space right now. I was just talking about how I haven't seen your name pop up in the media in a long time. You know, your front office is doing such a great job. If you could just manage to stay away, stay out of the media, stay out of the limelight. There's a great image for us going into fucking free agency. We're just gonna attract a lot of people. Maybe the Knicks are different. Maybe the Knicks are different. Maybe the Knicks ain't stupid no more. Maybe the Knicks ain't stupid no more. Then James Dolan bans fucking Daily News from. Bro, like, any negative view on the owner is a direct reflection of the team. Duh. Going into one of the biggest free agencies in a very long time. Duh. James Dolan. Duh. I won't promote the mantra of him selling the team, because obviously he's never going to do that. Why would he do it? This guy is making money with his eyes closed. He had the worst team in the league last year, and every game was sold out. Too big to fail, the New York Knicks is. He will never sell the team. So I will never say that. And I don't want to get banned from the Garden, because I do want to see some games, dogs. Especially we get KD. I'm not trying to get banned from the Garden. James Dolan, do not sell the team. That's not what I'm saying. But I will say this. James Dolan, stay out the way. Stay out the way, dogs. Just keep your name out the limelight. Yo, literally, you're making money. Win, lose, or draw. There's no reason for you to have any contact with the Knicks except for collecting whatever money you're supposed to be collecting. Just go. Play your instruments, dogs. Go. Leave the Knicks to what the Knicks need to do. You feel me? Alright, let's move on, because I got a couple more topics before I leave. I was supposed to be off a couple minutes ago. C Black, what's up? C Black in the building. Press share for me, good brother. Yeah. Moving on. James Dolan trash ass. Summer League. Oh yeah. Summer League. Doom. Summer League. Let's fucking go. Summer League schedule release. Yes. July fucking 5th. You feel me? I appreciate you, C Black. Thank you. Yo, Summer League schedule release. July 5th. First day of Summer League. Fucking New York Knicks versus New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson versus RJ Barett. Let's go! I'm fucking hype. This is the fucking championship, nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm tuning into that shit like it's the fucking championship, my nigga. You feel me? RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, Summer League. I never cared about any Summer League game as much as I cared about this one right here. July 5th, 9 p.m. It's lit, nigga. We are watching, nigga. You fuck out of here. Yeah. July 5th, Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, balling out. This is the fucking championship. Yo, I am locked in. Alright, so let's be realistic. I know these guys. Rita, I appreciate you for the shit. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, I realize that these guys won't play big minutes. This game means absolutely nothing. But the sheer excitement of Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, playing in the first day of Summer League games, you cannot deny this. This shit is must-see TV, dogs. Number 1 pick versus number 3 pick. Fucking buddies, best friends, pals, amigos, now playing each other. Fucking so this shit is must-see TV, bro. Fucking must-see TV. Yo, Chris, good looking, my guy. You feel me? Good looking on the shit. This shit is fucking must-see TV. Like, how do you not want to watch this game? Like, if you don't like basketball. You not a Knicks fan, but I'm gonna be in there. It's gonna be lit. I'm turned up. I'm so hype already. I'm so hype. Motherfucking July 5th, 9 p.m. Where would you be? What would you be doing? You feel me? Alright, so we gonna move off of this topic because, like I said, I need to be wrapping this up. I've been on longer than I should have been, but there was a lot to talk about today. I'm sorry. Okie dokie, here we go. This is how we going to wrap it up. This is how we do it. You feel me? So, Sunday, 6 p.m. June 30th. Free agency begins. I know I will not be the only one that will be monitoring their phone after 6 p.m. like I'm waiting for a check. You feel me? Or I'm waiting for the plug to hit me with the line saying that he got the product. You feel me? But I'm going to be watching my phone to see what's going on. I know a lot of the top free agents are not going to sign right away, but still to deny the excitement that one might have already made their decision and will sign and has probably already agreed to sign, but they just can't say anything. But this is the most excitement for a free agency, and I don't know, all the speculation, all the talk is only going to get worse come the 30th at 6 p.m. You feel me? Now, what do I think is going to happen? Let's talk about it. I feel like Kawhi. Let's start with Kawhi. I feel like Kawhi is definitely going to stay in Toronto. It really makes absolute. I mean, his family is in LA. He's from LA. He's always said he wanted to go to LA, but really, it really makes no sense for him to go to the Clippers. You feel me? The fucking Clippers. But I will say this: if he does go to the Clippers and take them far, or even make them win a championship by somehow, some way, he will be the fucking GOAT, dog. Like, there's no way you could deny that he will be the GOAT if he somehow, miraculously, helps the Clippers win a championship. This shit would be outrageous, dog. Like, you know how many Clippers fans that's in LA that are ashamed to even really say that they're Clipper fans, because the big brother team, which is the Lakers, has been the big dogs in the neighborhood for forever. Like, that would be amazing, right? But to be perfectly honest, it really don't make no sense. He's already the man in Toronto. They're gonna give him a max, obviously. You really have a chance to two-peat, maybe even three-peat in Toronto. It's really a big uncertainty what will happen if you do go to LA. So, like I say, Kawhi stays in Toronto. All right, so let's go. So let's go to Klay Thompson, because he's on the picture. He's another big free agent that gets rarely talked about in the midst of all the shit that's going on. But Klay Thompson, let's say this, right? Daddy Thompson already pretty much said that he's pretty much going to stay in Golden State. I have no reason to doubt Klay's dad. I feel like Klay will stay in Golden State, but he will. Oh man, they did say that he will like take a meeting from the Lakers, I believe. The Lakers or the Clippers, one of them teams, one of them LA teams. I feel like they said he is going to take a meeting from one of them LA teams. So, but overall, let's move on from Klay. He's staying in Golden State. I don't see him leaving. I don't, like, to be perfectly honest, I don't think his game translates well anywhere else. So, moving on again to the next person I want to see, Boogie. Boogie can go anywhere, right? I'm gonna tell you this. Boogie is all. There's so many factors into where Boogie goes, right? So if KD resigns, right, like for the max, and Klay resigns for the max, Boogie would literally have to take the veteran minimum again, like, which he's not going to get big money anywhere else. Nicole, Jose, please share. Thank you for pulling up. Please share. Thank you very much. There's a whole bunch of people that's been signing in that I've been missing that they signed in. Shout out to y'all. But so what I'm gonna say about Boogie is this, right? Like I was saying, KD, if he resigns for the max to Golden State, and Clay resigns to the max for Golden State, he definitely is going to have to take the veteran minimum again. He's not going to get big money anywhere else because he re-injured himself. But I don't think in my mind, I don't think he will be willing to do that again. Like, take the league minimum. You feel me? Like, I'm pretty sure he has a lifestyle to uphold. I'm pretty sure he got a lifestyle to uphold, and taking the league minimum kind of gonna be hard to uphold that lifestyle, right? So he's gonna want some kind of money, not big money, but he's gonna want some kind of money. And if Golden State re-signs Clay and KD, they won't be able to give it to him, right? I'm pretty sure he's gonna be taking a 1-year contract wherever he goes, right? So that opens up his options again. Do he want to stay and try to get a cheap ring, or do he want to go get some bready bread? You feel me? Like, I'm going to tell you this. If he stays at Golden State, he's not going to get a ring next year anyway. He's not. It's not going to happen. Nope. Golden State is definitely losing in the conference semis. I don't see them winning past the conference semis. Baby girl, please, thank you for tuning in, sharing all that good shit, right? But I don't see Golden State reaching past the conference semis. So Boogie, if winning the championship is what's going to keep him in Golden State, I don't think that's where he need to be, because they're not going to win the championship next year. And he's going to sign a 1-year contract because he's going to want his bread, right? But that leaves his options open. I heard rumors that the Knicks might be interested in talking to him. For a 1-year contract, I wouldn't be mad at taking Boogie, right? The problem with Boogie is that maybe his attitude is not the right culture you want to have around rookies, you feel me? Because Boogie is known to have, yo, Manny, thank you for tuning in. Share, please. Yeah, Manny, come on. Yeah, so I don't think his culture, like his attitude is the right culture you want to have around rookies, right? So if I was the Knicks, I'd pass on him. But what I'm saying is the possibilities is endless for Boogie, because everybody knows they're going to get Boogie at a discount, because Boogie still has to prove that he could play basketball, right? KD and Kyrie. Where do we start? Let's start with Kyrie. The rumors is that he's going to Brooklyn, and I have the utmost certainty, like not certainty, but I feel fairly confident that's where he's going to end up. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling. I feel like Kyrie is not really built for the Garden, dog. Like, he's talented, but of what I've seen from him, he's not really built for the Garden. Like, I feel like he takes media criticism way too to the heart. You feel me? And there's this whole speculation that he called in to defend himself as somebody else, which I heard the tape. It sounds like him a little bit, but I can't draw a conclusion. But anyway, that's neither here or there. I feel like he's not really built to be a Knick, dog. Like, not built to be a Knick. If I'm the Knicks GM, I don't want him. One, because he made a really good Celtics team worse. Like, that team, is no reason why that team shouldn't have been in the Eastern. Like, there's no reason that team shouldn't have been in the Eastern Conference Finals at the very least. Not the finals. Like, if you look at that team, top to bottom, that team should have been in the finals. And I can tell you, the only reason that they weren't in the NBA Finals was Kyrie Irving. He was the reason they didn't make it to the finals. Right? He took a really good team and made them worse. And plus, he's super injury prone, dog. Like, super injury prone. Kyrie he's averaging the low 60s in games a season. Low 60s. He's averaging the low 60s games per season. So if I was the Knicks, I wouldn't sign him. I think he should go to Brooklyn. I think that's where he's going, to be perfectly honest. And if he does go to Brooklyn, if I was the Knicks, D'Angelo Russell is a free agent, I will take my shot at D'Lo. You feel me? D'Angelo Russell had a great season last year. He's only 22 years old. He doesn't require the max. You feel me? And he will be good for years to come, health permitting. You feel me? So I think Kyrie's going to Brooklyn, and if Kyrie go to Brooklyn, Knicks need to sign what's his face? Cuzzo, dog was good. Cuzzo, that's my guy right there. Yo, Cuzzo, please press share for me, please. Yeah, I feel like if Kyrie goes to Brooklyn, Knicks should definitely go after D'Angelo Russell. Let's talk about KD. I hope he comes to the Knicks. You know, they've been beating his drum that he's coming to the Knicks for a long time. I hope this is where he comes. You feel me? It's still against my better judgment that he comes, because I feel like that's a major injury for us to take a risk on him signing him to a max contract and him having to come back for and to hope that he's just as good. You feel me? That's a big risk. But I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if we signed him. Like, it's Kevin Durant. Like, the hope, just the sheer fact that there's a possibility that he might come back in similar fashion or similar form is enough to sell anybody, to be perfectly honest. So, does he resign with the Warriors? If what I said earlier is true of him being pissed at the Warriors organization for what he's pissed at the Warriors organization for, I could definitely see there's rumors of him going to Brooklyn. But there's a lot of people saying the same thing and they're beating the same drum. If you're going to come to New York, you don't come to the little brother organization. You come to make history. You come to, if KD even gets the New York Knicks to the finals, you feel me? The Eastern Conference Finals. But if he gets them to the finals, his whole story, his whole legacy is completely different. He will go down as one of the GOATs, bro, like undeniably, if he takes the Knicks to the finals after years and years of not even, bro, it's been almost 20 years since the Knicks been to the finals. 20 years. No, it has been 20, not almost. It has been 20 years since the Knicks been to the finals. You feel me? So if KD comes, he gets his rehab on, the next year we probably won't make it. The year after, maybe we make the finals. Maybe we make the Eastern Conference Finals. But that rewrites his whole legacy. All the asterisks that so many people have next to his championships because of the way the team that he went to are erased. And they will say that KD is good enough. He didn't need Golden State after all. Golden State needed him. If he comes to the Knicks. But if you go to Brooklyn, who cares? Really, right? Who cares if you go to Brooklyn? But if you come to the Knicks, the legend of KD will be spoken for to the end of time. This is Jimmy Butler in here. I'm not going to spend too much time because I'm about to be off this. I've been on this thing for almost an hour, right? So, in pretty much conclusion, Jimmy Butler, there's rumors that people are trying to link Jimmy Butler and Kawhi up together. I will say this, that defensively, that will be in a very impressive team. That will be that's locked down at two positions. Buckets will become hard to come by if those two guys team up anywhere. You feel me? I think Jimmy Butts wants the max. I don't see him getting a max anywhere. I do know Philly wants to give him some bread. If I was Jimmy Butler, I'll stay in Philly. They got a nice core nucleus there. I got bumped by a really good team. I mean, if you go to LA, I wouldn't be mad. If Jimmy Butler goes to LA, I wouldn't be mad. That makes a lot of sense because the West is pretty much open for grabs now that next year, now that Klay Thompson and KD are down for the year. And KD might not even be in Golden State anymore. The fact that both of those two are down for the year next year, the West is wide open. Because, like I said, I'll be surprised if Golden State makes it past the conference semis. I'll be surprised with the roster that they have, right? Youngin, what's good, brother? Please press share. You feel me? Yeah. So I really think Jimmy Butler should stay in freaking Philly. I'm about to get off this. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm hot. This is everything bothering me. Spilling my drink. Yo, shout out to everybody who tuned in. Shout out to everybody who shared. Listen to me rant and ramble about sports and shit. And the Knicks. Yeah, I want to send another especially fuck you to Andre Iguodala for talking shit. Talking about nobody coming to the Knicks. Another special fuck you to Scottie Pippen, Mr. Removable Potato Head Nose, having ass for co-signing what Iguodala says. Mind your fucking business. Keep the Knicks out your mouth. Let's go Knicks. It's tea time. Have a great evening. Oh, I gotta close out with this song. This is my shit. Now we gotta go back to the record. We gotta go back to the record, man. We gotta go back to the record, man. We gotta close out with this shit.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yo, Flute, you gotta tag Knick in this shit, man.
I'm still on the block trying to get everything. I'm coming to a young nigga. Young nigga staying on the ground trying to get it, gotta get it how it come. Got a job working 9 to 5, got to stay down some days a week.
Got to stay down some days a week. Baby, my mama gave baby.
I'm getting capped on something. Young nigga stayed in the street, running right something. Stood in the trench with a beer nigga.
Trying to get it home.
Stood in the trench with a beer nigga, now I got home. Young nigga holding up in the cover.
Dying slam, dying motherfucker slam.
Now round and
bam, probably with the bam. Good, World War Bill.
back in down.
Let it happy face.
Now I'm still waiting
On
on
the happy face. Stepping on lean with the happy face. And trap cow. And try. Gotta run it all. Got a lot of bands. Don't wanna draw. Gotta stay down. Gotta run it all. Got a long way. Damn, you tuned in too late. We wrapping up. But please press share though, Rob. Please press share. Sipping on sales. I'm waiting on one bitch to get ready to leave from the phone. Got one waiting on me. You made me have to beat a nigga ass. Forecast why pussy clock hating on me. They rap about shit I did 10. Still shit on anything you did since then. Nigga said he ran up on me since when? Come on now, you know a nigga keep it 10-10. 454 on slow. I'm skating. Bitch named Aishi, another recreation. I'm naked. Then gon' rip on the bag, I'm jaded. No, I got styles, I'm jaded. Bring that new speed limit, nothing crazy. She go on my nuts, that ain't hold the scale. Nigga, we intelligent, we don't go to jail. She queefing, sound like lotion in the bottle when you squeeze it. Trust bomb baby, she gon' bless me and sneeze it. Holy Ghost rider, nigga, I'm Jesus. I stepped out, he smoked this shit. And I ain't got a check coming, nigga, I'm scheming. Fucking from a fighter, nigga, I'm them try, gotta run it up. Got a lot of bags. I'm on the truck. Gotta stay it out. Gotta run it up. Put it on the way. Take hundreds up. Nigga got a house on the hill. Fun on network, man. how another nigga feel. Right around stepping on set. Young nigga got a house on the hill. Feel how another nigga feel. Right around stepping on set. Now young nigga work man. Yo, good night, y'all. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing.